Hi, my name is Beckham Sheiman. I am a mother to a 24-weeker. His name is Beckham Sheiman, and I wrote a poem for him for his first birthday as a thank you to everyone who has worked so hard to keep him alive, as long as he has been alive so far, and also just to tell his story. And before I get started, I wanted to share a couple of items to give some perspective on how tiny these babies are, since most people don't get a chance to see them. This was his very first hat. It was big on him, and I usually tell people that his head was about the size of a kiwi. So next time you go to the supermarket, pick up a kiwi, hold it in your hand, and that will show you how big his head was. This was his first shirt when he was able to wear shirts. It was pretty big on him as well. And they have to make them where they Velcro all the way around the shoulders and the front, or else they can't wear anything because they have so many wires and lines and breathing tubes. And these are the diapers they use for the micro preemies in the NICU. It's about the size of a credit card, and unfortunately, because they are so big, they have to fold them in half for them to fit the babies. And the last item is the little blood pressure cuff that they put on their arms and legs. It fits just right on my finger. That's it. So I'll go ahead and get started. I didn't have a fancy name for his poem that I wrote him. I just called it Beckham's Birthday Speech, and I hope you like it. I'm just a mother, not big, not small, an ordinary mother, and that is all. I have a child, my sweet baby boy, who has never been just an ordinary boy. He came to this world 1 pound and some ounces, his parents unsure if they could announce his early arrival of 24 weeks. At 12 inches long, we weren't ready to meet. To the NICU is where we were quickly sent. Overwhelmed by this new place, our time would be spent. You were covered in tubes and kept in a case. On meds and support, what on earth was this place? Noisy and dark, we were filled with fear. All the while, we could not hold you near. So overcome by percentages and numbers, treatments and surgeries, survival rates stole our slumber. Through incubators, warmers, lights, and lines, one day we were told you would run out of time. We cried so hard we couldn't stay strong, so you showed everyone that you could hold on. When one thing was fixed, another would break. From your bowels to infection, lungs and your brain, your heart and your liver, what more could go wrong? You never gave up, you always stayed strong. You had countless transfusions, picks and scans. The blood tests sometimes just got out of hand. The numbers we tracked and monitors watched was all forgotten once in my arms you were caught. But there's more to this boy than his numbers and stats, his procedures and therapies, appointments and chats. It's not how he started that makes him so grand, but what he accomplished and who held his hand. It's the doctors and nurses, therapists and techs, who have given their all to save our sweet Becks, who studied and fought, collaborated and led, and stopped at nothing to get this boy fed. It's not just our preemie who suffered and fought, but also his team, who we care for a lot. It's more than the meds and treatment plans given. It's the comfort and guidance, the things that were hidden. The things that you know others won't see, only the families you treat and have to let be. We come and we go, and you send us away. You jokingly tell us to never come back your way. But we never forget the 185 days where we were a family with this boy to raise, to help him to grow and fight and to live, so that he may go home and love we can give. We appreciate all you have sacrificed, and a quick goodbye just doesn't suffice. You will always be family, this we know, and I hope you continue to watch Beckham grow. It's because of you that he is here. In our hearts, we hold so very dear. We love you so much, and it was so hard to go. You have given our family this time to grow. Sure, it's been hard, he has the scars to prove it. His machines and that G-tube, how we want to remove it. He loves to set his alarms off every night and yank on his tubes to give us a fright. Now he's won, he smiles and he laughs. He grabs and he cries and he bites his giraffe. He sits and he stands and even rolls over. He screams and he bangs until Mommy comes over. He may still have quite a long way to go. And we know the whole way we'll be kept on our toes. He will never be ordinary, this we all know, and before we know it, he'll be on the go. I have no doubt he will continue to amaze. We will ooh, we will ah at all of his ways, as he shows us what it truly means to overcome. This life he fought for, he surely has won. So I say happy birthday to my unordinary boy, who has given us worry, overcome by joy. What a miracle he is to be here in this world. He has made this just mom an unordinary girl. Thank you so much for giving us the chance to share our story.